Welcome back to our YouTube channel!
So ngayon, maglalaro tayo sa pinakasikat na laro dito sa Pilipinas.
At ito ay Piko!
Or also known as hopscotch.
So first, we will explain the mechanics of the game.
So, paano nga ba ito laruin?
Let's go!
Hey!
There will be 2 or more players for this game. In a flat surface, using a chalk or a charcoal, there must be drawn 8 boxes, labeled by numbers from 1 to 8, where the players will step with either 1 or 2 legs. Every player needs pamato for this game, which will be thrown on each box. This pamato is usually a flat stone or a piece of a broken pot or tile. This game should be started by finding out who will be the first player, usually through Jack and Poy.
The first step to start the game is by throwing your pamato in the first box, then jumping with 1 leg on the second box, followed by jumping with 2 legs, left leg on the third box, and right leg on the fourth box. Another jump with 1 leg on the fifth box. Then, jump with 2 legs, left leg on the sixth box, and right leg on the seventh box. Lastly, jump with 1 leg in the 8th box. In reaching the 8th box, players should turn or make pivot and repeat the process going back. Players should pause on the second box while getting the pamato in the first box by bending one's body down with a single leg, then jumping out of the box. The next steps is throwing your pamato in the second box and repeat the procedure up to the 8th box. The player to complete until the 8th box will stand on the starting line and will throw the pamato while facing on the other direction. This will determine what box will be the player's bahay, where his or her name is written. The player who will first have a bahay or a name written on any of the 8 boxes will be declared as the winner of this game.
Reminders: it will be turn for another player if a player step on where the pamato is thrown, or if the player's pamato or the player's feet touches the line.
So that is the mechanics of the game.
So ngayon, maglalaro tayo sa ilalim ng init ng araw.
Tara na!
So dito nagtatapos ang aming laro.
At ako ang nanalo!
So that's it. So the reason why we chose to play Piko, or also known as hopscotch, because it has a great resemblance in our childhood memories. So, katulad kanina, sobrang nag-enjoy kami sa paglalaro ng piko kahit ang sakit na ng tirik ng araw. So, growing as Filipinos, we are introduced with different traditional games that made children have fun, join together, and enjoy the best of time in their childhood. So, nevertheless, we never fail to remember how delighted we are in playing those games before. So indeed, we're not besties, we're not childhood besties, but we are in the same generation. That is why the fun, the recollection, and the reminiscences we stumble upon in the past are perhaps comparable. So in this way, when we decided to what game should we play, so we completely settled in the game Pico because swear guys, it is a very fun and exciting game even in today's time. So that's it.
And in terms of the impact of this game in our childhood, we would say that our childhood recollection has become the best because of the games, of the Filipino games that we played before. Today, children are very different and they are more associated with online games than playing outdoor or indoor physical activities. Before, we used to create bonds with other children through collaborating with different kinds of traditional games. But today, children used to have friends through embracing social media platforms. Consequently, with all the games that we played before, Pico is one of the most common games. That is why it has different names in separate places. Up until now, we can still remember how well we are to find our lucky pamato so we can secure the victory of the game. And besides, we don't usually use chalk as a marker to draw lines on the ground. Instead, we use the alternatives such as plant leaves or even charcoal. If we were be talking about all of our experiences, that would certainly be too long. So we just conclude that the impact of this game in our childhood is extremely fantastic. For we didn't just employ bliss and excitement, but we are also able to share all the good vibes and establish that kind of youthful memories that we used to have before. And that is all for the impact of this game in our childhood.
So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video and also reminisce how enjoyable traditional games are.
This is Princess Gayle Hadcan.
And this is Nicole Bacalso. Thank you for watching. Bye!